Is your past secretly controlling your business decisions? Have you ever delayed an important decision even though you had all the info? Or maybe you agreed to work with a client that you knew was a bad fit just to end up regretting it later. I've been there. Or maybe you finally hired help only to find yourself micromanaging just 2 weeks in. Look, you're smart, you're strategic, so why does this keep happening? Here's a truth that no one tells high achievers just like you. It's not a strategy problem. It's not even a mindset one. It's your past, your subconscious emotional programs that are making decisions in your present moment. In this video, I'm going to show you how hidden emotional patterns from your past are quietly running the show, your leadership, your team dynamics, your ability to sell, and ultimately your sense of peace. I'm going to show you why your past still runs your present, even if you're self-aware, and 3 tools to start to reprogram those patterns today. Stay with me here because by the end, you're going to know exactly how to clear the real root of resistance without needing years of therapy or more mindset hacks. My name is Dr. Javier Carlin, and I've worked with hundreds of entrepreneurs. Most of them have read the books, they've mastered the strategies, they've poured themselves into their business, but they still get stuck, avoiding visibility, second-guessing big decisions, or burning out for no clear reason. You see, most entrepreneurs think they have a discipline problem or a clarity problem, but here's what it really is. They have a congruence problem. Who they are on the inside isn't aligned with what they're trying to do on the outside. And no amount of forcing, pushing, or even morning routines is going to solve that because you can't outperform your program. It's an emotional imprint from a moment in your past that's still running in the background. Okay, so here's why this happens. Let's briefly talk brain science just for a second. Your brain operates on 2 levels. Your conscious mind, which is the logic, willpower, and strategy, and your unconscious mind, the habits, the beliefs, the identity, the emotions. Your conscious mind processes 126 bits per second. Your unconscious, over 2 million bits per second. That's why even if you know what to do, you still don't do it. It's not willpower, it's how you're programmed. I recently had a conversation with a founder of a multiple 7-figure business. On paper, she had it all together, but she couldn't delegate. She would hire help and then redo all of their work or ghost them altogether. She thought it was a trust issue, but when we traced it back, the real root was this belief. If I don't control everything, everything falls apart. Where did that belief come from? Well, that belief came from being the oldest child in a chaotic household. She wasn't running her business, her childhood was running her business. Can you see how that's a problem? Now, once we cleared that emotional imprint, everything changed for her. She started leading with clarity and not control. Now, for a moment here, just imagine your mind is like an iceberg. The top 5%, what you can see is your conscious awareness. The 95% below is what actually steers the ship. Trying to build your business using strategy or even mindset work alone is like trying to steer a cruise ship by blowing on the tip of the iceberg. Makes no sense whatsoever, right? Or better yet, it's like driving with the parking brake on. You can press the gas all you want, but something is still pulling you back. I want you to remember this. Mindset is the gas and reprogramming is the release. Here are the 3 most common patterns that run entrepreneurs without them even realizing it. Number 1 is old beliefs that create blind spots. If deep down you believe I have to work hard to earn value, you're going to undercharge, you're going to overdeliver, and eventually burn out, no matter how smart you are. Number 2 is emotional flashbacks that could cloud your logic. For example, you get a simple feedback email from a client and that email triggers shame. If your body remembers being criticized as a kid, it's going to affect how you show up and respond to that email. It could throw off your entire day. And number 3, identity conflicts at the unconscious level can block your expansion. If success at the unconscious level equals pressure for you, you're going to sabotage growth every single time. I had another conversation with a brilliant coach. They had an amazing offer, but every time he went to post or pitch, he froze. He delayed for days, and it turns out that his unconscious mind was protecting him from being seen. Why? In 4th grade, he got laughed at for a school presentation. His body remembered that shame, that embarrassment, and that 8-year-old was still running the marketing strategy. Once we cleared that emotional charge, it was like flipping a light switch. He posted every single day. He started showing up powerfully with the exact same strategy and a new internal state. Okay, now let's talk about 3 tools that you can use immediately. Tool number 1 is catching the loop. When you freeze, delay, or overthink, pause and ask yourself, Is this fear about what's happening right now, or is this something from before? Even just asking this question shifts from reaction to awareness, where now you can respond with confidence. Tool number 2 is to trace the trigger. When something hits harder than it should and triggers a reaction from you, maybe a big delay, or you begin to feel some self-doubt, ask, where have I felt this before? It might remind your body and your mind of a moment from childhood, something that was unresolved. And that's where the real reprogramming begins. Tool number 3 is rehearsing aligned action. For a lot of people, this can seem a little woo-woo, but I'm here to tell you, I'm a doctor of physical therapy. I've studied the body and biology extensively, and neuroscience shows that this is backed in stats. Whether you believe it or not, it works. Now, what you'll want to do is close your eyes, picture the version of you who already has the results that you want. See them making the decisions, hear how they speak, feel how they lead. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and vividly imagined. So this starts to build the new neural pathways immediately. This is actually how Olympic athletes and the best in the world train their minds. And the cool part is you can do this too. Look, if all of this is landing, know this. You're not indecisive. You don't need more hustle. You're not stupid by any means. You're just running outdated programming. You need to remove the blocks between who you are and who you're here to be. And those blocks, they're not mindset, they're emotional residue stored in your subconscious mind. And here's the good news. The emotional baggage can be cleared permanently. This is exactly what we do inside of our rapid alignment method. And we don't do surface level mindset coaching. We go straight to the root. We help you to clear the emotional weight so that your actions match your ambition. And again, this isn't therapy, it's not positive thinking, it's permanent change at the identity level. So if you want to finally break that pattern, stop second guessing yourself, avoid burnout, and finally operate from your full potential, go ahead and click the link in the description to watch the free Rapid Alignment Method demo. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how we map your subconscious patterns, the exact method that we use to clear emotional weight in a single day, and how entrepreneurs just like you are unlocking peace, clarity, and confidence without having to grind harder or lose their inner peace. Because here's the deal. You deserve to lead without fear, to decide without feeling doubt, and to grow without guilt. So let's make it happen. I'll see you soon.